It's rotating over our house.
I'm going.
Almost. Oh, babe, that's rotating. Oh my, that just picked up too. Baby, that's rotating over our house.
Near it, that's for sure.
That's rotating. Okay.
Hi.
Hi, guess what?
Our house got hit by a tornado.
Yeah, we got a tornado. It pulled some of the shingles off of our back seat. Back seat.
Oh, he stinks. He needs to get...
His butt's stinky.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so for our garage, we lost about half of the shingles off of one side. Ripped or smashed into the skirting of our... I lost the light. Smashed into the skirting of our house. We lost some of that. Our hoop house is just annihilated. It's ripped to shreds.
It's like it touched down there.
You can't even tell that there was a hoop house there.
It's
Except for
damage all around, neighbors and whatnot. Yeah, so we're just gonna go get some gas for the generators and the generator, not generators. It's just the one, and just to be able to power the freezers and the fridge for a little while. And so that's where we're at right now. Gotta go grab the gas cans and
yeah, you got in the car without grabbing the gas. We would have driven all the way there. Probably. That's just how scattered we are right now.
Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. It's we were in our storm shelter. Obviously, there's a big whoosh of like low pressure coming over us. It was crazy. It, like, popped all of our ears.
Yeah.
And then huge hail falling, and yeah, we just went around to our neighbors locally to see if everyone seems to be okay.
Yeah,
there's houses.
Power's down. We have no power. There's power lines down.
Yeah.
There's a house that it looks way worse than ours.
Destroyed. Yes. There's
my arm is dying.
quite a few people with.
I'm moving, you guys.
Quite a few people with issues in their roofs and their barns and whatnot have been destroyed. So, you know, we're praying for all of our local people that no one was injured.
Yeah.
But we gotta spend tonight with no power at least. I don't know how long it's going to take to get it back on. It could be a few days. So we have provisions, but we'll just...
this is what you prepare for.
This is why we prepare.
Doesn't mean that it's fun or it's easy, because it's not easy.
It's not, and it's not fun either.
Yeah. Do you want to go get the...
I'm going to get the gas cans.
All right. All right, I'm recording again. Okay, so we found gas. We had to go like to a town next to us because
next town down.
Our town, like the town that we're closest to, didn't have power. And so next town down, and then we just went to Walmart and got some stuff to eat. Like we got some ice, put in our ice chest, and just things that do not require like electricity to eat. So sadly, not the best things. We got some yogurt. We got ice. We got some iced coffee. Oh no, cream. I forgot cream.
Oh, you want to get cream?
Do you want to go back? Or do you want to go? Okay, sorry. And then, or we can just take the milk out and put it in the ice chest. And I'll just use the milk. Oh, okay, sorry. It's dark now. We were in the Walmart. And then, what else did we get? We got bread for they can have sandwiches. And some like lunch meat that can go in the ice chest. What else did we get, babe? We got chips. We got some water for them to drink. I'm like, what did we get? Because it cost $117.
Oranges, apples.
Oranges and apples. Thank you. My brain is pretty much fried right now. Like I don't even know what's happening in life. And is that it? I think that might be it. But we got several things of bread and some lunch meat. I mean, all that kind of stuff. And we have stuff in the cupboard like canned fruit, things like that. But it's just trying to grab stuff that... Okay, he's going to go into the grocery store for me because he's really nice. All right, my boys, do you have anything that you want to say?
No.
I like video games.
All right.
I feel this is lame.
Yeah.
I feel like it could have been worse.
It could have absolutely been worse. Absolutely. But it still is lame. Like I said, I don't even know who I said this to, that I'm just, trusting God in this situation because God knew this was going to happen way before we knew this was going to happen. Like it happened. and that God's just going to work everything out for His glory. So that's what we're doing. We're just trusting, and yes, it could have been so much worse. There's been so many tornadoes tonight. Like, we were listening to the weathermen, like, while we were coming here, and the storm that hit us just continued to touch down. So I mean, we probably will not get news coverage tomorrow because we have no power. But I hope that I can at least see, I don't know, I hope that there's no lives lost in this. And I know that people right now are just feeling so overwhelmed, and you know, especially ones whose houses have been completely destroyed. But like a neighbor that's not even a mile from us, their house, like, I think it was not their main part of their house, it was their garage that collapsed, and then they had like an RV that blew over, and then they had a metal garage, like a big one in the back, that I think the roof came out or something. I mean, I don't know. So anyway, that's what's going on with us. The boys, I think, are they're in good spirits, even though they don't feel the best right now. So
What are you talking about? I feel amazing.
yeah. Alrighty, we'll check in later tomorrow. I will walk around, or Dan will walk around, or someone will walk around, and we'll show everything. Like, I am just like, we walked out and Dan said something, and I just was like, he said, oh no, and I saw it, and I just like started bawling. And my mom, I think, was trying to get a hold of me, and I was trying to get a hold of my mom, and finally we were able to get a hold. I don't even know how it happened, because it just kept failing. And because I told my mom and my sister beforehand that we were going to a storm shelter, and that we saw this like rotation outside, and we thought it was gonna skip us. Like, it wasn't even incoming, like, I don't know, and then it just turned. So and so I know it's like really devastating for me personally. I feel very devastated, even though I know it could have been so much worse, and there's people whose homes are in worse shape than ours. And at this point, I'm just praying that there's no loss of life. But seeing the damage that it did, it's just like overwhelming. And we felt, I think Dan said, we heard it in the storm shelter. And I was like, this is different than anything that we've been in before in our storm shelter. It sounded different. Our ears popped.
Mine did,
yeah. And it just felt different, and it lasted for quite a while. It felt like it lasted for a very long time. And then finally, like, we kind of got our weather radio out, and there were scorpions in our storm shelter. Anyway, so we all were like, I don't want to get into anything, but Dan found it. He's my brave husband. And we heard our area, and then it was kind of cutting in and out, and then I heard like a mile long or a mile and a half long. And then there's like a dust, or like a ball of debris in the air. I could just think of all the houses and the people in that area. So my husband's back. He got my cream. So hello, good morning. It is the next day. I slept horrible. Dan, did you sleep?
A little bit.
Yeah. And now we have no electricity, no water, and Dan's boss is asking Dan to find some place to work today. So hopefully the library has good internet and freaking work today. We're gonna go walk around and take pictures of our property, and we have so much going on with just some other stuff. And yeah, anyway, here we go. Oh, you put up my basket and flowers? Yeah, that was down on the ground. Okay. Can't really see up there. There's a box. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. Dan's on the deck trying to deal with some stuff. Some text messages, situations happening. Alright, so we lost branches. Oh no. This is a part of our door that goes under our house. So this ended up on the side of our house, and it belongs in the back of our house. And of course it's broken. That's nice. It can come off whole, stay whole, like at least take off a couple to-dos. And we just found a home for our rabbits yesterday before the storms, so that was nice. That's the door that goes behind our house. Yeah, I said of course it broke. I'm like, what, could it not have stayed? Yeah, the other parts, I was gonna say, I think the other parts over here. So trees down. Babe, what are all these milk jugs? Are these from your hoop house? Oh my goodness. So all these milk jugs that I'm filming are from across our house over there.
200 yards away. 200
yards away or so. Yeah. Yeah, that's a cutting board. Oh my goodness, I did. I'm just, yep, there's the other part of our door. Yeah. Our neighbors fared well. They have trees down, no power. Those neighbors have maybe a tree or branches down, no power. So it kind of went at an angle, I'm thinking. Obviously, I mean, there's no, I don't know. I haven't been able to get on the internet or news to see the path of the tornado. My mom and my sister sent me something last night, and I could tell where it was at. That's broken. Be careful with broken tree branches, babe. I heard one snap last night.
So here's just sitting there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Another tree branch. What tree did this come from? There, maybe?
Keep over this direction.
Oh yeah, well, how it's broken. Okay. I'm just was like, where? What tree is this? It doesn't look like the leaf, but I guess I'm not seeing any broken pieces. Or over there. A doghouse. We found a new home for Dottie. There's a lot going on. We haven't said, so it's kind of like, anyway, this is the back of our house. There's our roof. You can't really maybe see from here, but it's pretty bad. It's down to the wood. OSB, thank you. Our little fire pit flew, and then the end is over there. That is the broken door that we've found in multiple pieces. There's a vent right there that flew off. Our windows are open because our house is hot, or it was hot. And then there's a piece of siding missing. There's still a huge police and first responders presence, just because they're going around and doing their grid search and making sure. I don't really, maybe broken tree branch. Our neighbor across the street had a huge tree broken right in his driveway. The man that's like that way. So Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, they're still going around, making sure people's storm shelters are clear, because there's a lot of people trapped in their storm shelters yesterday. We did see last night, and I don't know if the numbers have changed, that 2 people have passed away in this storm, which is so heartbreaking. I mean, in our area, I know that there was a lot of other storms in other areas, and I don't know about them, that area, but in our area, there's been 2 so far, and multiple injuries. Anyway, I'm going to turn you back around because I'm terrified. Okay. There's our Violet running around. Tree branch down there. I don't want to walk down there right now. Yeah. And then tree branches down. And this is the, sorry for the wind. This is the hardest right now for us. Well, a roof too, but this one is heartbreaking because we worked on it together. And it was such a good thing. So, there's our hoop house. We just have debris. Look, it hit right next to our Subaru and kind of underneath it, but our Subaru looks good. That's a cop. Our car yesterday was just covered in dirt and like leaves. We did have a rainstorm come in after and kind of cleaned up our house, because our house was just covered in broken leaves and dirt and, like, you know, sticks, you know, all the stuff that just sticks to your house. But right now it's actually looking pretty good. That rainstorm cleaned up the outside of our house a little bit. Yeah, I don't know about the other side, but this side. All right. All right. We are headed out. Dan talked with his boss, and he has to work from 11 to 1:30. Yeah. So we're gonna find a place for him to work for that time. We are gonna take a drive and see what we can see, I guess, just to, I don't know, get out of the house for a little bit also. And yeah. Oh, did they have a tarp on their roof? I wonder if they lost their roof, or I don't think that was there before. And all the power poles are just out in the middle. Like, look at that.
All these new power poles in since last night.
That's impressive. They've been working hard. Oh my goodness, I missed that. So we just drove past 2 houses that were completely demolished.
Yeah, because the ones on the hill back there.
Well, yeah, it was 3 houses. One of them is absolutely, I mean, they're all very nice houses. One of them is just gorgeous. Oh, and they put on, there's like just something random. They put on such beautiful Christmas lights in the, winter time, and that house is just like, it's gone. And then there's 2 other houses not too far from it, and like they're big metal shops. Those houses are completely gone. Like, you can see inside their house, like their doors, like they had French doors in their house. Those are standing, but everything, it's bad. Oh, there's a house. I think that is not a house that someone lives in. I think that one's just sitting there. What? Cemetery? Yeah. Oh, no, it's bad, Ryan. Yeah. Look at the tree broke. Yeah, I think they were trying to get it cleaned up. This is new. When did this come? Isn't that new?
That's not America, right?
Yeah, okay. I don't remember seeing that. That's big. And we have a lot of Oklahoma government. I don't even know who these people are. Like, what agencies send these people out, but there's a lot of stuff going on. All right, I wonder where it picks back up at. There's trees down there. Okay, we are back from our drive. That was
Horrifying.
horrifying.
People
Devastating.
lost their houses and
Completely.
yeah, like annihilated. Walls caved in, roofs completely ripped off, and it was horrible.
There's so much going on in that area, but it was just overwhelming, the amount. I mean, there's metal barns, there's dead animals, there's houses just caved in, but you can still see, like I said, their French doors are up, but everything else around them is down. It's just full of rubble and debris. And there's a beautiful two-story house that is no longer 2 stories. Like,
exactly.
But their garage looked okay. I mean, they have a huge garage. I mean, they had...
It's crazy how it skips things.
I mean, yeah. So it makes what we have going on look tiny.
Minimal, yeah.
Absolutely. So anyway, all right. Well, we have things to do. Dan has insurance to contact. And he has to work later on today. I just gotta say, it is remarkable seeing all the people out helping and like trying to get, I mean, they're working so fast to try and get power restored.
They've probably got at least 30 power poles in the ground since last night, and they're just restringing because the other ones were just completely sheared off at the middle of the ground. So yeah, it's amazing how fast they work to get this stuff corrected. Yeah. And we drove past a truck that just had cases and cases and cases of Gatorade in it. And just, I'm sure that they were with like a relief or something like that because, anyway, so, alrighty, well, we got to get going on our day. Dan is cleaning up the shingles in our front yard. We're stacking them over there. The boys are supposed to be getting big tree branches. They've already gotten some small ones, putting them in the burn pile. But we're just doing what we can to get things cleaned up. We had someone from our church we're so thankful for. We've had so many people reach out and ask if they can help us, and truthfully, it's amazing to have people. It really is. So he brought us new tarps for our roof, and here we go. We're just getting things cleaned up. Our little pieces of shingles, big pieces of shingles, all the pieces of shingles. All right, we tying up the big one?
Yeah, he has to get a better pile though, because I can't tie that.
Well, let's pull them apart then.
They all need to be facing
Problem solved, guys. Let's go.
that way.
You can do it. Oh, he just walked past. I wonder if I can climb up on the ladder. We're just gonna climb up on the ladder so I can try and take video because... Yeah, I'm not coming up. I'm just gonna climb on the ladder to look. Be careful, please. I'll be here to catch you. You want me to? Oh my goodness.
No, please not again. Dad, don't step on the tarp.
This is high. There we go. The sun's in our eyes, sorry.
Okay. Gotcha. That was dinking and sinking a lot right there.
Oh, this is high. I'm terrified.
Not even on the roof.
And I'm not even on the roof.
That's talking Mom. She said, oh, this is high.
I don't know if you can...
Where do you want it? Right here?
I hate ladders. But I'm glad I'm not on the roof. I'm not a roof person. Oh, I forgot to record. Why do I keep doing that?
Mom forgot to record. Our roof is not bad.
All right, I'm getting done now because this is scary. So I'm gonna move myself down this ladder because yikes. And I like terrifying. Sorry. I have it filmed. I'm filming you just for the extra bravery.
Let's put down. There you go. Scoot forward and hold on. Right hand.
I think I need both hands.
Okay. Good.
Grab on. There you go, buddy.
I got it.
You
I got it.
All right.
My belt's made of cardboard. Just kidding.
Ryan. It's on his head, or on the whatever that thing is called. Seriously?
This is my tractor.
You're gonna bip it, dude. You need your helmet. Okay. Ryan's gonna tie that big branch. We could probably drag it, but let's just take it with
No,
the
I'm gonna
lawnmower.
drag that one, not the big branch.
Okay. All right. Is that the biggest branch besides that one down there that's really big?
No, this one is way taller.
Oh, I know, baby. That's what I'm saying. Is that it?
Yeah.
Or is that big branch over there broken? It might be.
Just a tiny one.
No, babe. I'm talking about behind where the hoop house was.
Is that lame?
All right, Jay? What?
That was lame.
No. He's being brave. I know you're up there helping him. That's awesome. But this thing is crawling with ants. Oh my. Like, so many ants. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, kinda. Wow, that's amazing. Amazing. Oh, I just keep seeing tons of ants. It's all the way down. But it does look so much better than it did, huh?
Yeah.
Good job. You have a sliding down, but I guess we'll just leave that. I guess. Or when our insurance person comes out. All right, so today is Friday.
2 days.
Well, 3 days of not having power. 2 nights, 3 days. Yeah. So our power's back on. Look at it. Power's back on. It's amazing. So Dan stayed home today. The boys and I took the boys in to the Y to hang out with a friend, and I got to spend some time with a friend. And the boys were like, Mom, what if the power, because we got food. We bought stuff for sandwiches. We bought just food at Brahms for dinner. And then Brian, I think, said, Mom, what if the power's back on? I'm like, well, Dad would have told us that the power came back on. And then like we drove up to where the power lines were down, and we could tell that they had done a lot of work from just this morning. And I'm like, oh, maybe. And Ryan's like, what if we get home and the power comes on? Well, it was like not much longer after we were home. Maybe like 5 to 10, in between 5 to 10 minutes, maybe. And it came back on. So, and like it flickered. Dan's like, oh, Dan was putting the ice bag into our ice chest, and he's like, oh, electricity. And then it like flickered.
It went off, yeah.
And I'm like, what? I'm not seeing anything. And Ryan's like, the fan's moving. And then Jacob's like, the light in the bathroom came on, and then it all was off. And then it was like just maybe a couple seconds. Maybe
I
a
actually
minute.
jumped up and hit the fan. It didn't turn on. I jumped up and hit it.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did that afterwards.
I did, but it wasn't going anymore.
What?
I jumped up and hit the fan after it stopped going from the power.
I know, baby.
Oh.
You make it sound like you're the one that did it from the very beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's not. Anyway, so we have power. We're very thankful.
We have TV.
Jacob is so full of emotion right now. He can barely contain himself,
I
right?
can watch Zachary
Dan's
Fowler
eating
now.
dinner. Ryan wants to watch Zachary Fowler, and I'm just happy that I can do
I bet
laundry
he has another video.
here pretty soon.
up.
Take a shower. Hello. Thank you.
I
Yep.
haven't taken a shower in like 3 days, so.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people offer. Ooh, turn this down. We've had a lot of people offer to have us stay with them and, you know, do whatever they can for us. So we've definitely have had a lot of people reach out, and we're so thankful and we're so blessed by it. So it's not like we didn't have an opportunity. We were just kind of sticking it out and busy. We've been busy doing stuff at home. So, alrighty. Yay!
Fowler's got a new video.
All right, so our power went back off. I'm recording if you didn't know. Our power went back off, so we had the life of luxury for a little bit. And I mean, I hadn't started the wash machine yet. I was trying to wait for our hot water heater to fill up, and then I was going to run all the things, but anyway.
I'm filling up some water here out of the pressure that we have in our lines right now.
Yeah.
In case we might need it for a little longer, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's true. So anyway,
Bought yogurt. We should take the yogurt and head up there.
our fridge is still cold. We'll be okay. Alrighty.
Alright, show us the post.
We might need to talk loud because our kids are unloading the dishwasher behind us.
Slamming the cabinet doors and whatnot.
Yes. So that means our power came back on because I was able to run our dishwasher.
It was out for 3 days. Pretty much
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's almost exactly. So almost exactly 3 full days. And then it came back on for like half an hour and then went off again. We're like, oh no. But like half an hour later it came back on again. So
Yeah.
it's gone since then.
Yeah. Which when it came on yesterday, I had this feeling that it might go off again, just
Yeah.
because there's so much work going on
Right.
around us. But I don't know. I think it's pretty amazing that they got so much power to people in a very quick amount of time. They were working. Sorry, I gotta sneeze. They were working overnight. Like it was a 24-hour, I think, operation as much as possible.
There's
It sounded like anyway.
There's a road not too far from us, about a mile away, and I was speaking with a friend who knows someone that lives up there. This is where the really bad damage was. Well, part of the places where really bad damage was, and they said power would be back for a week or two, maybe even still. There was still lines across the road yesterday morning, like multiple places, and things had not been even come close to worked on yet. They're getting power to the the main streams, main arterials, and then they were trying to get places to where there wasn't a huge amount of damage. Like, well, our little dirt road doesn't have a whole lot of damage on it, so they were able to get us back up, which was nice. We're super thankful for that. All the work that they put in for that.
Yeah. Truthfully, I thought we would probably just be in whenever that area got power. It's amazing how proficient they are in getting things done. It's impressive. So very thankful. Very thankful.
Yeah. Thanks to our linemen.
Yeah.
They put a lot of work in getting us up. A lot of people.
Yeah. Very thankful. And so we have power in our home. I did laundry last night. I washed our dishwasher that hadn't been washed. It had been 4 days because the storm came through on Wednesday, and Tuesday night the boys made their own like grizzly, or we call them no bake cookies, but we call them something different. We call them grizzly grunts. Like that's how his grandma called them, right?
Yeah, that's how she wrote the recipe.
Yeah.
Grizzly grunts.
So, they made them and they put stuff in the dishwasher, and of course, like it didn't run on Tuesday evening like we normally try and get it have our dishwasher run is in the evening, and then in the morning I was like, well, I'll just make sure. I needed to clean the kitchen and stuff, and their measuring cups and stuff just had tons of peanut butter in them, and I was like, seriously. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna run it, and I was gonna run it about 11 o'clock when Dan went on. I was waiting for him to be done with lunch and all that kind of stuff, and then I forgot, and I forgot, and so our dishwasher hadn't run for like 4 days at that point, and I was like, we gotta get this thing done.
Yeah.
So that was like one of the first things we did once our hot water came back.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Anyway.
First thing was shower, so then the dishwasher was next.
It was already loaded. I just needed to push the
Yeah.
button. No. Anyway, so we're thankful.
Oh, so thankful I had power back.
Yes, I
That's
think
nice.
we're exhausted still.
Yeah, we have insurance adjusters coming on Tuesday, this next week for to check on the roof and the fence and the hoop house to get us an estimate on what we'll be getting for that. And we have lots of things to do still, inside, outside. Oh man, we're just busy. It's that time of the year again.
Yep, I think Dan is going to have a separate video on our hoop house because we were planning on working on the hoop house today, but when the boys and I went into town and we went into a town. We went into, there's several towns around us. We went into a town so they could hang out with a friend and I could hang out with my friends. Yeah. And anyway, what was I going to say? He stayed home. Yeah. He wasn't going to come with us, but he ended up staying home and he worked on his hoop house. So he has another video for that.
Yeah, a little bit of more of a disassembly than anything else, trying to get things to where we could pull the plants up and see if we can save anything.
Yeah.
And saved about a third of them, I think. So that's good.
Oh, we need to get that window out of the garbage. He threw the broken window away.
I was supposed to keep it out for the insurance adjuster.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's okay. Well, at least, luckily, it's not probably like too far.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I didn't take pictures of it, but they said they shouldn't throw anything away at this point anyway. So yeah, I'll just pull that out and bring it back. Add it to the stack of destroyed items from the hoop house. So anyway. But yeah, so got that going. I have a friend coming out to pick up a couple things tomorrow. Starts, because he hasn't had any starts, and so he wanted to see if we had some extras, and well, actually we do. So
yeah.
Of the things that made it, the tomatoes were the best. So somehow they were on the top shelf of the like a 4-tiered rack. They flew off, did a flip, and then landed face up somehow. So the other things flew off.
They did a flip. Maybe they just did like a very nice dismount off the top of the rack.
It's going to be impossible.
I've been watching
Gymnastics.
I've been watching gymnastics videos.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do to distress. Apparently lately it's gymnastics videos because I love gymnastics.
Yeah.
Well, I used to when I was younger.
Yeah.
But
That's funny.
Anyway, sorry.
No, it's fine. And the most other things flew off the rack and landed upside down. So most of those were toast. That was most of the peppers and chilies and stuff. So, but the tomatoes somehow they got. Well, actually, one of them, I had gallon-sized jugs that I used to keep tomatoes in for a friend also that wanted some. So I repotted them up and these things, and 3 of them made it, and one of them, the jug was fine and it was there, but the tomato that was inside of it was just gone. So it had sucked the tomato out of the jug, and who knows where that thing went.
Who knows where it landed.
But we saw there's some roof shingles over by the hoop house, which is about 150 feet away from the house, but most of them were on the opposite side of the house in the front yard. So I think the wind came this way, but also probably swirled around and brought some back the other direction as well. So it was crazy.
It was something.
Pretty intense.
Yes, it was. So anyway, is that it for now? We're gonna close off this video. He's putting a tarp on it. Like, we have rain coming in, so he's gonna put a little tarp. We didn't talk about this, did we?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So we don't even know. He's gonna put another little tarp on our roof. We already have a big one on like this
over the
portion
garage,
in the garage.
yeah, halfway across this part of the roof. But that part has a big chunk of the shingles missing as well. We don't want to get that water inside the house, so
Yeah.
I want to tarp that up and duct tape it down and just get it to where it's temporarily good enough before we can get the roof repaired.
Yeah, I think we check the weather. Is Tuesday still supposed to be stormy?
Yeah, Tuesday's supposed to be stormy.
That's the day that the insurance adjuster comes out. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're praying that the storm holds off until he comes or she comes. They look at everything, and then we can hurry up and put the tarp back on and not have any more damage to the home.
Seriously.
A lot of time. We need a vacation. I feel like the beach is calling my name.
Yeah, the beach. There you go. After everything's done.
Oh, okay, fine. I can't just leave now.
That'd be nice.
I'm just
Talking about de-stress down in the okay. Talk about de-stress. Head to the beach somewhere warm, hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Okay.
I don't know if I even want warm at this point. I just want the ocean.
Warm ocean.
Speaking of, we do have a video coming up with some more information on what's been happening with our family.
Yeah.
And we'll probably, I don't know when we're going to share that, because we filmed one before this tornado that came through. And now I'm like, does it even fit anymore?
Yeah.
I don't know. So we might have to refilm it and add some more additional information. Luckily, we like to talk. So,
yeah, it works out well for us.
Anyway, yeah. So we're going to have that. I'm not sure when that will come up, but we'll have that coming up here soon.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. All right.
All right. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.